A Fox News alert. Our nation's capital bracing for potential violence as activists plan to blockade the streets outside the Supreme Court ahead of a possible decision on abortion today.
Yeah, the group shut down D.C., saying of the justices, quote, these unelected extremists are trying to steal our rights and roll us backward on issue after issue. They are illegitimate, and the people say no. David Webb is a Fox News contributor and host of Reality Check with David Webb on Fox Nation. David, things could get ugly today. How do you see these protests, and what do you think is going to happen?
Well, by the way, can I just ask a question first? Have they found the leaker yet? Because we've heard nothing on that from a small group of people in an investigation. No matter what they do, Biden's Department of Justice is not going to do anything about these protesters who may turn into rioters. We don't know. We'll see. Their jail support forms are up there on their website, and I'm sure they've cleverly filled out everything, those that plan to show up ahead of time. But they're not going to change whatever the opinion of the justices are. They've already leaked a draft opinion. We still don't know the final opinion. We'll know that when the court tells us. That's important to this. Two questions on the table. So they will go out there, they will protest, they will violate federal law in this case because they're attempting to interfere with or influence a judge. But again, nothing will be done about it. And then add to that an attempted or planned assassination of Justice Kavanaugh. America, this is what you're facing with the Democrats and their far-left allies when they are fine with not saying anything publicly. The president hasn't said anything. He'll show up where it suits him politically, but he won't defend the Supreme Court of the United States.
Meantime, a Fox News digital review of the White House visitor logs reveals the Biden administration quietly invited several defund the police activists to meet with some of the president's top aides over the course of the last year. This despite the fact that the president has tried to distance himself from this movement. Many sound bites to that effect. So, David, which are we to believe, his words or his actions?
Well, I mean, how many times have you heard me say this, Todd? The president is a skilled political liar. He will use whatever is in the moment to get whatever agenda he wants. He played with the far left. He continues to do that. But look at the people coming to the White House for these meetings and who they're meeting with. When you have a meeting with Cedric Richmond, who then goes over to the Democratic National Committee, or you have a meeting with other staffers who go on to work as senior members of the Congressional Black Caucus, what you see is a collaboration going on between the far left, between the type of people that support Ashada Shakur, a.k.a. Joanne Chesimard, a convicted cop killer being protected by communists in Cuba working against the United States. And those types of people have influence and access officially and on the record with Joe Biden. I mean, at one point, Joe Biden tried apparently to hide the meetings between maybe Hunter, the discussions, and his business friends, but they're in league with these leftists and the Democrats.